AquaStarGoddess. If you are new here, definitely subscribe. Hit the bell so you can get notifications each and every time I upload a new video. I'm ready to do some reading. Oh yeah. It wants communication. I need you here around me. Some of this energy. Be your time somewhere. I don't want to seem like a kick over. Nobody knows you like you, baby. Only you, baby, when we're making love. All right. I'm going to pick you up and bring you with me while I make some adjustments to my surroundings in order to make this more comfortable for myself, okay? So hopefully you guys have been doing well. I do intend for us to get immediately into tarot. I'm just gonna set this up right here. And then also we are going to go into, ouch. I'm gonna get a little drink. A little drink, okay? So let's get a little drink. Just a little something. Yeah. Hang on to the damn place. Talk about that actually. Let's just get to the reading of the tarot. Let's get to the tarot. To the tarot. Tarot. Okay, I don't want you there. Okay, this should be good. Okay. Spirit, clear and concise messages. What messages do you have for the collective audience? Whatever the messages are in relation to, guide us in this message. Guide us in the direction of the message. Guide us in the message. Whatever the message is, share with us. Share with us the messages. What is going on? How long has it been since I've been like fully here to do tarot only? A long time. We have our Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is about is about foundations. This is like foundational energy, right, for me. It's about like setting up a foundation, having a foundation. With this one, she's kind of like, I feel like she's set in her foundation. Like her foundation is maybe more set than in most of the Seven of Pentacles that come up in other decks. We also have the Empress, right? With the Empress coming up, this lets me know that there are new ideas, new concepts, maybe even new connections, relationships, or whatever that might be coming about also. You might be setting new foundations with new people, or this could be new foundations with people that you already know, whatever. Take it as it resonates. Put the information where you want it to go, right? It could be new information. I feel like somebody here, okay, is either not feeling inspired or not healed in some way, right? So that is an interesting thing there. I think I'm gonna grab another deck and find some clarity on that, because I just picked up on that. Spirit, give me clarification on this information. 5 of Swords. Okay, so it's really giving, so the 5 of Swords coming out is really giving that it's really not, it's like, it's not really a new foundation. It's kind of like the same old thing. Okay, so if you've ever been in a relationship with a guy who kind of operates like a snail, basically, and does not make change, whatever, or the changes that are being made are so little and so minute that you don't even notice them, one, or it's like, oh, I'm changed, I'm a change, and then they don't, and then you notice that it's still the same behavior, same shit, kind of stuff is happening in the same way. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting here a little bit. Runner-up interpretation that I'm getting here is that there could be somebody who is pretending to like have like a new connection, a new relationship with somebody else, but it's an illusion. So take it as it resonates, whichever one kind of fits your narrative or whatever is going on with you, then let that be it. I really don't have a full thing. Yeah, look at that, the lover. So it's an illusion. So somebody has an illusion of a new lover and it being a successful also. So it's like an illusion set up. There's like an illusion that somebody has a new connection, a new situation with somebody else, and that it's perfect, it's working out, it's going in my direction the way I want it to go, but that's just an illusion. It's an illusion, it's trickery. Okay? That's interesting, because I wasn't expecting that, honestly. I was expecting something else, honestly. All right, so let's see what else we've got. Oh, too many. Nope, not many. Not a minute. All right, Spirit, tell me more. What is going on here? What is this reading about? Walking away. So it looks like there may be potentially, I feel like this is about somebody walking away from putting in work in a situation, right? So, you know, I gotta say this, like sometimes people think that they're going to have a relationship that's going to be like, it's going to be like the best thing since sliced bread, and that you guys are not going to have anything to work through or work at. And that to me is just not really realistic, because if you think about it, you are learning to coexist with another person. This other person, y'all probably was raised different, y'all probably had different stuff going on in your lives. Even if y'all was raised similarly, you still have 2 different parents. You know, you have 2 different sets of parents that you grew up under. Okay, so there will be some differences there. Now there may be a lot of similarities, of course you can find that, but I think it's just important to remember that when you are learning to coexist with another person, you guys might have things that you need to figure out with each other. Okay, so just keep that in mind, because okay, so yeah, I feel like this is somebody who's kind of trying to like run away or walk away from like having to put in the work or effort of a connection or relationship. That really comes out to being about somebody who has to work on themselves, right? Like this is like, okay, I have to work on myself in order to be in this relationship, but I don't want to do that. A lot of times people do not want to work on themselves. A lot of times people do not want to look at themselves in the mirror, take accountability for their actions, take accountability for their words, and make personal change to themselves in order to be in a connection with somebody else. They'd rather just move on and keep playing the same game with other people, right? So yeah, so that's what's coming out here. So the next card that comes out is the Ace of Wands. It's like this sexual, passionate type of energy. It's like, I just want to feel the passion and this and that. You know what I mean? Like, you know how in Romeo and Juliet, like they had that separation where he would just come every so often and see her and they would spend time and they would be passionate together. But in reality, they lived completely separate, different lives. That's the vibe that I'm kind of getting here, right? And I wonder, like, is that even a fair shake? You know what I mean? Like, is anybody, are they getting a fair shake in that type of situation, type of connection, or type of relationship? Justice. Justice comes out, is that balance? The thing about it is just that there have been various different dynamics and types of relationships that have been able to work out. I don't think that's the problem, honestly. I think that it just depends on the people, whether or not they're able to work out the type of dynamic that they're currently in or currently working through. So just think about that. Like, if this works for you, like for instance, for me, right now I'm in my own place or whatever, but lately actually Gino's been coming over. And previously, like over the last couple of years, I had considered just like living in my own place, and then I see you when I want to, and then you get out of my house when I don't want you here. And so this is kind of, this dynamic is kind of us a little bit kind of exploring that. Now, I'm still not really at the place where I'm like, I want to work out the relationship, like I want the marriage to work right now. I'm not there, sadly, right? But at the same time, I enjoy his company always. You know, we enjoy being around each other, stuff like that. And, you know, he wants to come over and hang out, and I want him to come over and hang out, so we do that, right? So, but I'm still at that place where I'm not 100% sure like how it's all going to turn out. But what I'm discovering right now is that I like having my own space. Not only do I like having my own space, I like being able to tell him, okay, thanks so much for coming by. I think you should leave, right? Because of the fact that I feel like sometimes he has to get an understanding that I need space. My personal space and my privacy is important to me, okay? And regardless of whether or not you think that because I'm your wife or because this and that, doesn't really give me the time and the space that I need to process life, right? And so I have grown to just, I guess, be more vocal about that, about myself, right? Because for the longest time, I was just kind of like, I guess conforming is the right word, or just kind of like complying with the, I guess what you would see it as traditional way of, you know, being a wife, which it really impeded upon the personal time that I had with myself, right? So anyway, I'm saying all of that because I'm saying like there are various different types of ways that you can connect with another person. Various different types of ways that a relationship can operate. And there's no one size fits all. Now we've been told there's a one size fits all. We've been told it has to go like this and has to go like that. But in my discovery, because I have, you know, throughout my life, I've been connected with various different cultures, you know, like I had gotten many experiences with people from other continents, other countries, and, you know, I have been exposed to various different styles of relationship, right? So I feel as though this situation right here is kind of evident. Like the cards that are coming out right now is saying to me that there may have been a person who was in some sort of illusion that they were moving forward with some other new person and everything was good and all that stuff like that. But in reality, that's not really the case, right? This is a person that may have a difficulty working on themselves, because it's like, potentially it could be, and I don't know for sure, I'm just picking up intuitively what it could be. It could be potentially that this might be the type of person that has a difficulty with accountability, right? But also what I'm seeing is that this person has been trying to live like the Rolling Stone life, you know what I mean? I just get in my passion and I move on. And I really have no responsibility as it relates to relationship to certain people. Now in some ways, I was saying that that can work for some people. It might work for you, it might not work for you. You have to really decide what it is that you desire in your life and in your connection, in your relationships with the people that you are connected with, and then you have to go from there, right? So I'm not here to tell you how to do your life. I'm not here to tell you how to live your relationship, how to be a girlfriend, how to be a boyfriend, how to be a husband, how to be a wife. I'm not here to tell you that. I'm here to tell you, okay, here are some options. You decide what works for you, right? And the reason why I'm like that is because, like I said, I have been exposed to various different cultures and types of people, types of relationship styles and stuff like that. And I've seen that sometimes they just work. It just works. Listen, when I was at the Ethiopian lady house, right, having some tea with her and everything, we having our tea, she's breastfeeding the baby, her husband come knock on the door, and he comes in and he goes upstairs, right? She go upstairs, she take care of him, he leave. At the time, I didn't know what was going on. I was a kid, I was like a teenager, but now, looking back at it, I know what went down, right? The reality is that he came over, paid, you know, did what he had to do, paid the bill or something like that, and she let it, hey, you know, thank you for coming by, goodbye. And sometimes that works. Sometimes I don't need you in my face all day. I got shit I'm trying to do, right? And I think that it's necessary for us as a society to offer more understanding and inclusion for those different style dynamics, because, like I said, you know, we are trying to put everybody in a one size fits all, and it doesn't fucking one size fit all. Like, it just doesn't always operate like that. So this is probably just, for many, for this reading, I feel is kind of an introduction to the concept of having different styles, relationships, and different ways of working in your connection, right? Hey, Big C, I'm so sorry, I just saw your comment. What time is it? Oh my goodness, I've been talking for 20 minutes. Let's see. Hello, Joja. Hello, Marwa. How are you? I'm doing great. Thank you for asking, and thank you for tuning in. Please don't forget to smash the like button when you come in, as well as subscribe to my channel if you are new, and hit the bell so you can get those notifications each and every time I upload a new video. I do appreciate you joining in with us tonight. Let's continue on. Now, this also applies, and I know some of you guys are probably going to be like, but, right? Now listen. Across the internet and with different people, there has been this whole side chick conversation, right? Side dude, side chick conversation, right? I've stayed mostly out of that conversation because, if I'm being honest with you, I don't have an opinion on how other people should live their lives. I'll just say it like that, right? Hey, you do you, boo. I'm gonna do me, right? Because I tell you what, okay, I'm gonna do me. But I'm not gonna tell you how to live your life, right? And because I also know that we live in a society where certain things are more promoted. Like, you know, some things are being promoted right now. It's being promoted to be that little side chick thing. So honestly, I'm not judging. I just know I'm gonna stay in my lane, you stay in your lane. That's all I know, right? So that is another dynamic, though, of connection in a relationship, and how you are identifying with people in relationships and connections that you might have to think about. You know what I'm saying? Like, that might be like, I don't want this nigga full time. I just want you to bring the money over. Come, let me bust you down real quick and goodbye. Who am I to tell you that's not right for you? You know what I mean? You have to decide that's okay with you. You have to recognize that at the end of the day, you have to be able to go in the mirror, stand in the mirror, look at yourself, and be okay with you every day. So me telling you anything ain't gonna never be the case. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you how you should live your life, because I don't know what makes you feel good or makes you feel bad when you look in the mirror every day. Just like you can't tell me. There's lots of people who, you know, try to tell, oh, you shouldn't put contacts on, you shouldn't wear wigs. Bitch, that's my form of fashion. If that's the fuck I want to do, that's the fuck I want to do. Get the fuck out my hair salon. Like, what the fuck is you in my bathroom for when I get dressed? That ain't got nothing to do with you. How I feel about me when I look in the mirror every day, how I feel about me when I wake up every day is what's important to me, right? You don't have to live in my life, in my situation. You don't have to live with what I'm feeling. So this is why I'm always going to be on that state of, here, look, here are the options, you choose. Because I can never be in your body, in your mind, on a day-to-day basis, looking in the mirror that you see. I can never put myself in your predicament or in your situation, okay? And so I need you to see that for yourself, right? You are the only person that gets up in the morning and just like, I feel great, or I feel like shit. You know what I mean? That is your everyday thing. And you have to be the one to deal with that, not me. Okay? All right, let me take a look at your comments real quick, see what's going on. Marwa says, may I have a question, please? Show Empathy says, hi, hello, how are you? I'm doing great. Thank you so much for asking. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe as well as hit the bell and smash the like button right here. And yeah, let's keep reading. So yeah, I feel though, for this dynamic of situation though, there is somebody that you might need to have a conversation with your person and be like, hey, you know, I'm gonna need you to be a little bit more accountable for how you behave in this connection, right? I'm gonna need you to be a little bit more aware of the correction that you need to make as it relates to how you deal with me, right? Because like that's a whole other thing too. Look, hey, I don't give a damn how you talk to other people. How you talk to me is how I'm gonna respond to you. How you deal with me is how going to determine how I deal back with you. That's just it. That's all, right? So this is something I think somebody might need to have a conversation with someone about. It may go well, but let's find out. How's the conversation gonna go, Spirit? Successfully? Partnership. I feel like this is about not being afraid to speak your mind about how you feel about something. This is, you're needing to say, hey, I don't like how you do that. And sometimes you say it, right? And the other person, they're gonna run or they're gonna, hey, respond how you gonna respond, bitch. But what I'm not gonna do is hold all the stuff in my heart about what you've been doing and how you making me feel. I'm not gonna hold this stuff all up in my heart. Oh, if you're feeling all some kind of way while you just lollygagging and like, no, you need to fix it. Okay? So somebody might need to hear that. I don't know who, but okay. It looks like when you step beyond your fear and you look at what makes you happy and you get out of your analysis paralysis, stuck in your mind, stuck in your head, you know, just thinking, analyzing as opposed to speaking your piece. When you get out of that space, it's gonna result in a good thing. So yeah, and some people need to be corrected. Like sometimes people need to know, like that there are people out there that can still love you, still care about you, and still correct you. Okay? Because sometimes I've noticed a lot of people think that correction means that you don't love me. Bitch, no. Okay? You still, as a friend, you know, the way that you operate reflects on me. As a couple, the way that you operate reflects on me. Okay? If I'm feeling like there's something that you're doing or saying or some way that you're responding or acting is going to reflect negatively on me in any kind of way, whether it be how we deal with other people, whether other people deal with us, or whether it's how you make me feel and I don't like the way that feels, or whether it's just improvement made, we have to recognize that, okay? When we are connecting with one another, how you behave reflects on me, whether you like to believe it or not, or think it or not. Yes, we're individuals, of course. But when we are connected and we go out to the real life and the real world, you represent me the way I would represent me, and I want you to represent me the way I would represent you, okay? So that's something important. Some of y'all need to have that. I don't know who, but okay, fine. All right, let's move forward. Let me see what else. Oh, good. You had a conversation with A. How did it go? How long has it been since you guys last talked? Are you guys talking often, or is it, you know? All right, Spirit, clearing concerns. All right, what else does the collective audience need to know? I feel like this is like a therapy session almost, or like a, you know, like an advice session, honestly, because it's feeling very much, it's giving that energy, you know? Ace of Cups is showing up. So I've got two aces here. So it's like, there's an energy of new emotions coming in quickly. Sometimes, okay. Yeah, I know. Guys, don't forget to smash the like button and don't forget to subscribe if you are new. Well, what did you say? Okay, so I'm getting the deception card. This card right here to me represents deception. It is the Seven of Swords. I feel that this card represents more so the people in the comments than it does this reading. So I want you to know that I feel that there's somebody here that's being deceptive, right, in these comments. I'm gonna leave it there though, I'm gonna move forward. I didn't used to speak on those things. I didn't used to speak on those things where I'd be like reading for y'all and I'd be like, you lying, okay? I didn't, but now I'm gonna start speaking on that shit. Bitch, you're lying. Stop fucking lying. All right, I need y'all to be real and be honest with me when y'all come to this channel. Stop fucking playing with me. Oh, y'all kids go to the same school? Oh, you blocked him a few days ago? You know, hey, listen, sometimes it be like that. Let me tell you, you don't know how many times I blocked Gino. I be like, oh yeah? Especially when he's on some bullshit, I be like, block. Okay. Somebody on the live was like, they put crack in it. Yeah, they definitely put crack in it. This song has a spell on it. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, dude. This song has a spell on it. It's a good song though, it really is. I'm seeing another ace at the bottom of the deck. I'm seeing another ace of swords, which represents taking action, truth, honesty, sometimes justice, but like setting the balance, but mostly this is taking action. Also, there's some people on YouTube, one of the girls that I sometimes break in and I watch, she goes, Spirit says, that's the damn truth, right? So I feel like when I said the last card that came up, which was the card of deception, that somebody in this motherfucking comments is being deceptive right now, this saying, that's the damn truth. Some of y'all be coming in the goddamn comments asking me for readings while also lying. Stop doing that. Y'all think I don't know? I be picking it up in the cars. It be like, it'll do some shit like, hold on, let me show y'all real quick. I be like, shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Motherfucker be like the devil card. Or it be like, hold on, where that card at? Where that card at? Here we go, right here. It be like, I be like, shuffle, 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 and then boom, this damn card will come up. The Seven of Swords will come up. And I be like, let me shuffle again. The motherfucker fall out again. I be knowing. I just don't tell y'all I be knowing. I be knowing like the motherfucker, like this bitch lying. I'm gonna start telling y'all though, because I'm tired of that shit. Y'all need to stop doing that. Trying to fuck my intuition up. Don't fuck my intuition up. That's why your own goddamn intuition fucked up, because you're lying to yourself. Stop lying to your motherfucking self. God damn it. Fuck out of here with that shit. No holds barred. If you're expecting somebody to be nice about the truth, I'm nice. Like I'm kind. I am a kind person. But nah, y'all on some fuck shit. I'm with the shits, basically, is what I'm trying to tell you. Okay? So stop doing that shit. Alright, moving forward. Ace of Swords, okay? Ace of Swords is letting me know. Now we've got three aces, right? So we've got the Ace of Wands, which brings about swift energy. Sometimes it can represent like passion and like sexual energy, right? Which could be sacral chakra. This can really be sacral chakra. So keep that in mind. Sacral chakra is represented like your core stability, okay? Like your core stability, your finances, your physical comfortability sometimes. Kind of like a pinnacle, but not right, not exact. Then we have the Ace of Cups, right? Oh, you're doing tacos? I want tacos. Tacos are so good. Well, for sure. Yes, you can join up for sure. So I do Midwest. Okay. So Aqua, I'm gonna do some tacos. So do you want me to wait for your reading, or do you want it like right now before the tacos? Tacos and tequila? That too. Tacos and tequila. You got it. I'll drop my question right now if that's okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So let's finish up with whatever advice is coming through. I am seeing the moon card. Okay, so the moon card could represent either a third party energy, could also represent a level of confusion. Keep in mind, the moon card can also at times represent clarity. We are in a full moon. Full moon was yesterday. So let's see what else is here. I feel like somebody, and this is interestingly enough, I feel like somebody might have had some confusion about how they feel about a third party, but I also feel that there's clarity coming to those feelings about a third party. The Ace of Cups is here giving me, the Emperor is here as well. Now, interestingly, I'm just noticing that the Emperor is right underneath the Empress, okay? So I feel as though somebody's coming into clarity about a specific potential third party connection that they have. And I do feel that this energy is, first off, it's truthful, right? This person has to be honest with themselves, because I do think that this might be somebody who potentially has been fighting how they feel, right? And fighting the truth. There has been a lot of deception surrounding this person's feelings, how they feel, etc. Maybe even this person felt something, maybe this person has even committed some sort of betrayal to that third party because they have been lying about how they feel about this third party. So let's just say you're connected with somebody, right? And this person refuses to tell you how they feel about you. You pick up the vibe, you picking everything up, but they like, there's a song. Hey Siri, play Show Me Love.
Show Me Love by Robin S. now playing on Apple Music.
That ain't it. There's a line in this song where she says something. What I'm trying to say is that there's a person, potentially, it might be a third party situation with you guys or something, but either way it goes, it's like when you when you crack this person's heart open, they run, or they are also deceptive about how they feel about you. So you're cracking this person wide open, they refuse to be open about that. They don't want to be open about that. And so they cause some sort of deception, and in that deception, they are also betraying you in some way. Does that make sense? And I feel like this person may have betrayed you because of them trying to basically hide how they really feel about you or something. Anyway, I'm just picking it up. Don't shoot the messenger, okay? All right. Yeah, so that's what I'm picking up on. Anyway, I feel like this person is coming into more clarity about how they feel about you. And this may come with some sort of gesture at least, right? I feel like it's a gesture, I do. The Queen of, the Goddess of Cups is here as well, which I feel as though this person may kind of dream about. They dream about it. They think about it, they dream about it, they meditate on you guys actually nurturing your feelings for each other. But it's always an abandonment thing. It's like, maybe this person has abandonment wounds, or maybe you have abandonment wounds, or maybe you run or they run, or it's like a left out in the cold situation. So you guys are left out in the cold from each other's hearts. But I do feel that this person meditates on you guys having, like, loving each other. This person meditates on loving you and like you guys having a healthy relationship and a healthy connection with one another. But I don't feel like they're being honest to God about it, okay? This person could be trapped in their mind, could be trapped in abandonment wounds, abandonment issues. This person could be running away from the situation themselves. Maybe they just don't feel that they can handle the magnitude of the connection or how they feel. So this person often is kind of left in a state of feeling disappointed. Analysis paralysis I'm getting as well. This person is very much in their head about it all. But this person might be trying to manifest a connection with you or an encounter with you as well. So keep that in mind. Yeah, I feel like you, though, you're gonna be like standing your ground like, nope. Because what we not gonna do, okay? We're not about to be playing games. This is you on your little perch. You're on your perch, right? Like you are on your square and you're on your perch and you're just like, I'm focused on me, I'm doing my thing, right? You're focused on having success and abundance within yourself. I think also this might be a tactic that this person is using as well. Is it working? Let's find out. Is it working? Two of Cups. You know, I'm getting the Two of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. This person misses you or you're going to miss them or whatever. I think there's an offer coming in for you. You might, this person has an offer for you at the time when you're like, I'm out of here. I ain't waiting for this shit. You're like, fuck you. Out of here. Fuck this bullshit. Well, I mean, shit. Hey, listen, you play with people, you know, hey, look, nobody's got time for that. So I get it. Right when the offer comes in, you're like, fuck that whack ass cup. And you're like, fuck that whack ass cup, and you smack the cup. I want to get an outcome though. Let's get an outcome, Spirit. Give me an outcome of this scenario. Clear and serious. You're on the defense. Like you are on the defense. You're kind of like, you're skeptical. You're on the defense. You're not particularly just taking somebody's word for it anymore. It's like you need to prove it. Prove it. Prove it with commitment or whatever, or you know. So this is somebody who's, if somebody comes in towards you, they're gonna really have to prove it. You know what I mean? Like you're not gonna fall for any more deception. You're not falling for the bullshit anymore. It's just not going down like that. So this person's gonna have to prove their state. They're gonna have to prepare almost like a campaign. Oh no! I just dropped the card. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, so that's what I'm getting, okay? All right, I'm done. I'm gonna leave that there for the moment. I feel as though we could potentially come back for some more collective messages. In the meantime, for those of you that have sent in for donations, let's go ahead and grab your questions now. Let's see, Big C, you have your question, right? Let's go for you now. You think the motherfuckers up there wrestling, like, hey, calm down a little bit. It ain't last long here. All right, let's see. But let me see, Aqua, they was moving my black appliances in my townhouse today. Can't wait to move. I know, I feel you. I actually went to these luxury apartments. I think I'm gonna move into the luxury apartments. Like, I think I like those better. But I don't know. I feel like I wanna do something with this place. So yeah. That I think you've been on the fence about making, Big C. This is for you. Because I feel like the decision that you have to make is going to be somewhat disappointing, you know? You can't hear me. Oh no! Hello? Okay, can you hear me now? Okay, can you hear me now? Okay, so I can hear myself in this one. Let me know if you can hear me now, and then I'll continue with your readings. I was on you, Vixie. Taco sounds good. Okay, let me just tell you what's here. So we have the Two of Wands here, and we have the Hangman here, and we have the Son of Cups. Oh, actually, so that reads a little different anyway, so I'm actually glad that you didn't hear what I said. So what we're getting is that you have a decision to make, okay? The decision that you have to make is, so I was saying earlier the one that you might be disappointed with, not particularly that you would actually be disappointed with it, it's just you have to get past a piece of fear. There might be an offer, like you might have an offer of love on the table or just some sort of offer, right? You may just be offering your point of view, your perspective, or your feelings, or something like that to somebody. And let's see what else is here. What is the outcome here? You have a decision to make, right? The decision that you have to make is something like, are you going to offer up something? What are you going to offer? What you know, offer your perspective, offer your feelings, offer, you know, your heart. The High Priestess is here letting me know that I feel as though you kind of know like what to expect, right? Because then we have this right here, right? And this card can represent preparation, like you know what to expect. The thing is, you have to surrender. What are you surrendering to? The Lover's card. The Sun card. What the fuck, Margaret Bates? Hello? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Just 1 second. Guys, I'm gonna have to come back. Give me like 20 minutes and I'll be back.